What's going on, guys? Spartan Wheelie here, and welcome to episode 18 of Season 2 and I'm Motorsport Manager rebuilding Ferrari F1 2020 mod series. Okay, welcome back. Just before we get started, I'd just like to please ask if you're enjoying the series, please leave a like. It helps the videos out so much and gets them out there with the algorithm. But yeah, that being said, only like it if you're enjoying the series. But yeah, any feedback down in the comments as well, much appreciated. But we got Suzuki in 10 days, engine in 35, pretty much our last big build of the season. Maybe we can do one more legal part after that because I think there's about 59 days till Yas Marina. And then we can work on the car a bit after that as well. But anyway, moving forward, of course, we're in the business end of the season now, falling down a bit in the championship, but that's fine. Obviously, we fired after Leclerc last time at Danny Ricciardo's request. This is I was gonna just say no. Like I would have honestly just said no to Danny. In lost 20 morale, it's nothing. We'll bring back up straight away. But we were already looking at signing in Mick Schumacher with a comment request. I put it on screen now. Big thanks to you, Din. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right, but you're a champion. Thanks for the feedback and the request. If you have any requests, guys, don't be afraid to leave them down in the comments. Any feedback. I'm pretty open, and there's a bunch of good lads like Danny and Lucas who always leave feedback. So yeah, big ups to you guys. But I've had to think about it. I wasn't going to sign him on because he's actually leading the F2 Championship at the moment, and I didn't want to sort of take him away. But I feel like, you know what, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But car repair complete. We're going to work on the car. We're going to keep working on the brakes because Suzuki is actually really important for the brakes. And as you see, we actually got the 1331 brakes is actually the best brakes on grid. And so if we get the 1389, imagine how good we could be at Suzuka. And you know, Golden Boy Tings right now, give him the OP brakes. And Leclerc's thought he's got a better car. Oh, because you're giving him the brakes. Yeah, don't worry. Well, those brakes will smash the other brakes out the water in a minute, so don't get too excited, Leclerc. But it's good to know that you got a bit of morale. So that shows that the cars are pretty equal if you can switch one part around, and Leclerc thinks he's got a better car than Danny. Pretty good. The cars are pretty equal now. We saw that last time out with the third and fourth finish, so you know, something to think about. But performance work done, and Mick Schumacher's getting antsy because we haven't signed the contract yet. We're just going to sign him. He obviously doesn't care about winning the F2 Championship. That's fine. He might not win it anyway. I think he's only won one race. So we'll see what happens now. It says he's racing for a Ferrari. So Prima have got a hole to fill. I wish you could loan him back. That'd be cool. In the next Motorsport Manager, surely you can loan him back and sort of let him race in F2 while being a reserve driver. But anywho, Ferrari signed Mick Schumacher. Fantastic. So new reserve driver. Big thanks to Udin for the request. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what he can do. Maybe we can look at promoting him next season, but probably not because Charles, you know, it's Charles Leclerc. So continuing on, brakes have now peaked. Let's work on, so suspension is important as well around here. Let's work on the suspension. Wow, that is a big part. Holy cow, look at that potential there. So I'm assuming, oh, he's still happy. He still thinks he's got the better car than Ricciardo. Well, that's fantastic. That really helps morale, I think. I'm going to give, oh, yeah, look, I think that was a bit of a bug. So, given that, we got a bit of an email there, factory staff idea, it's fine. And we're already here at Travel to Suzuka. So, qualifying back in 2018. One of the most controversial statements in the history was the decision to vote out traditional qualifying. What's traditional qualifying? Is that like just 18 minutes? Anyway, we'll see that when we come to it. But, oh, this is our last three races. So qualifying third, first, third. Basically behind Verstappen and Hamilton. So anyway, I'll do practice and I'll see you for qualifying 3. Okay, Q2, Q1 practice all wrapped up. We had a decent qualifying session, but something tells me that Mercedes is going to be very fast this weekend. It's a bit frustrating because we keep going forward, but Mercedes are going forward at a faster rate. Whether that's legal or not, again, I'm not getting into it. They haven't been caught yet, so I doubt that they're cheating still. So I think we can just do 3 runs. Yeah, perfect. So 3 runs, maximum track grip. It's going to be an all-out pace fest. Let's have a look. Charles looks to be there. It goes Hamilton, Ricciardo, Bottas, Leclerc. So it's just one behind Mercedes in both driver categories. Verstappen doesn't look too fast in practice and Q1, and Q2, sorry, but you know, he usually finds some pace on race 8 like he just did then. Q3, he goes second. Bottas is in fourth. Leclerc slightly off the pace, so we're the ones with a bit of a speed reduction between Q2 and Q3, but that's fine. Maybe it's just a bad run. Send them both out straight away as soon as they come back in. Try and get that third run in. Maximum track grip. Come on, lads. New set of tyres. You've really got no excuses. No traffic. As of yet, you haven't crossed the starting line yet. Ricardo, no traffic. Come on, mate. Does improve first sector. Leclerc does. Ricardo won't improve this lap. Leclerc might. Maybe he did. I didn't really see his last time. But one more time. One more run here. Come on, boys. We need a good run. You got perfect setups. I literally grinded it out so much to get those perfect setups. As you can see there, look at all those runs. But come on, lads. We need a good lap. Ricardo just needs to find 2/10 and he goes provisional pole. So that's sort of his goal. And he does it. He goes, he beats, no he doesn't. Why is it saying that we're beating first when we go white? If we're beating first we'd go purple, surely. And it's a nothing lap. And Hamilton improves anyway, so. That is a shocking qualifying session for us. 3rd and 7th, or more. Maybe not shocking. Ricardo's 3rd, but we wanted him to at least be above Verstappen. He had the pace. Leclerc looked to be faster than that anyway. He's behind the McLaren. But what can you do? We're going to go through, make the most out of it. I hope for a good start in the race. And yeah, it's a beautiful track, by the way. I love this track. Not so much in real life. I'm one of the few that don't like, well, in the game. I got no real opinion on it in real life. I know the drivers love it, so it must be good. But in the game, I'm not very good at it. So, to be fair, that was back when I was playing with the controller. I know, I never get to Suzuka and stuff in the game, because I always start career modes over again. I'm talking about F1 2020, by the way. So, anyway, race time. Ricardo, 3rd on grid. Hopefully gets a good start here. It's an okay start. Okay start. We beat Verstappen straight off the line. Hamilton down the road with that suspicious car as he takes away. Leclerc drops down to 8th behind Verstappen. Why is Verstappen back there? Verstappen's had a shocking start, but he's still in front of Leclerc, of course. Vettel on the mediums behind Leclerc. I'm sort of watching the timing things on the left rather than the on-track action. But we're in the Mercedes sandwich. Hopefully we can get past Hamilton here. That would be beautiful. But it's quite the challenge, I think. Following Hamilton through here. Bottas still behind. Tyres are overheating, so neutral is too much. Going to tell him to conserve for a little bit. Get those tyres back in their temperature. And it looks like Hamilton's taken away. Leclerc is still struggling in 9th place, which is a bit disappointing. Let's have Ricardo just going high. Conserve a bit of the fuel. There we go. Get those tyres back into temp. We're still in 2nd here, Ricardo. Verstappen still isn't recovered after that shocking start. So I told you the Red Bull didn't have pace today. But it looks like we don't have the pace either. So Mercedes could go top of the championship. We could fall down to 3rd, which is not good. Hopefully Mercedes don't maintain this, or they could run away with it, to be honest. I mean, that's a big gap already. Look at that. Come on, lads. We need a good race here. We're fighting for our hopes here. Our dreams of championship right now in Japan. It's not the way we want it to go down. Oh well. Still a massive race to go. No rain though, however. So we'll see what kind of strategy we can conjure up here. I think it would just be a simple, super softs onto the softs. Nothing wrong with that. As we look to just fly through this race, get to a point where hopefully there's a safety car or something. Add a bit of fire into the mix. Tell them to calm down on the fuel. Try and save some. Leclerc, very disappointing, still in 8th, behind Alonso and Vettel behind him on the mediums. Hopefully Vettel doesn't overtake her, that's pretty embarrassing. Probably get Leclerc onto the soft soon, I think, because that might be a bit of pace for him. Better earlier than later maybe, because he's not really got the pace on the super softs, which is a bit disappointing. Bottas not really fading away from Ricardo. That Mercedes is ridiculous. They just got to be cheating, because Bottas was nowhere near it last time out. I mean, I guess it's certain tracks, the cars, but I can't help but just drop the cheating card on Mercedes now that they've cheated 3 times this season. So, I don't know. Once cheat, always cheater. But moving on here, 2nd, 8th. We need Alonso. We need to pick off Alonso. So hopefully we can get like an undercut or something going in the pits. But I don't know. We'll probably pit Leclerc now. Actually, let's just try an early pit stop for once. Let's not go to the super softs. They're absolutely dead. And let's try and charge up the battery. Safe pit stop. Sort of stagger the strategies a little bit. As we ride on board Leclerc, we've got Vettel behind, who's looking pretty bloody fast, which is surprising. He's going to attack straight out the pits. Beautifully done. Chuck it up all the way and chuck it in neutral. And it's still rising? Yeah, it's still rising. And we're going to pit Ricardo as well, there's no point keeping him out. Recharge battery, pit strategy safe, and tell him to just stay in neutral, I think, because if we tell him to attack from the pit exit, their tyres overheat. So we're going to go conserve, 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 neutral. Ricardo's battling with a pitting Renault, with the Renault pits, and now we got to close this gap to Bottas. We got to close it now, or else we might lose the position. Yeah, it's 10 seconds to Bottas. Looks like we're going to earn time on Bottas actually, which is great, because we weren't 10 seconds. What am I talking about here? So Bottas still to pit. His tyres are dead. I don't know how we still got time. Still getting pace out of those tyres. There we go. He's pitted now. And yeah, we made 9 seconds. That's what I was trying to say earlier. We're going to make a lot of time on him. And I was right. So that's all good. It's all good. Just didn't quite articulate it properly. But we've got Stroll in front of Leclerc, who's going to pit hopefully soon. Or else he's going to hold us up a little bit. Albon's pitted onto the medium. So he's pretty much canceled himself out of this race as a competitor. Tyre temps are really high. That's fine. Very boring race so far. I'm hoping the Mercedes are cheating. Max Verstappen has crashed out of this race. Massive for this championship. Huge. That is massive. I knew something big had to happen, and it did. Max Verstappen might have just compromised his chances at running away with this championship. Hamilton's going to strike back today, but I'm hoping he's cheating, gets caught, and then we take first place. It's a possibility with Mercedes. I'm just saying. I don't have to keep bringing it up, but we all know. So, that's interesting. That is throwing a spanner in the works. We're 10 points in front of Red Bull, but 17 points behind Merck. So, surprise, surprise, Merck dominating. They've sort of weren't at it the first 12 races. Then, these last 10 or so races, they've been smashing it. But, that's fine. We still got 17 laps to go. It feels like we've been racing for ages. That's what it's like in the boring races. It's like yeah, sort of zooming through. Hopefully Bottas doesn't challenge us this race, or else he'll probably get past. I'm hoping Leclerc can get past Alonso. We really should be. The Renault is not really in our league anymore. Chucking an overtake, try and get past Alonso. We need to. And then there's two guys in mediums down the road. We need to sort of take advantage of Red Bull having a bad weekend here and take off. But it's asking a lot from Leclerc, I guess. Let's ride on board Leclerc. I can sort of manage Ricardo from here. But Renault down the road of Alonso and no one really behind. But we just can't close that gap. It's an absolute joke. Conserve. Get those tyre temps back down. Tell Ricardo to overtake. Come on. Yeah, I see him down the road now. I sort of can't get a good angle where we keep looking in front of him, but he's down the road. 10 laps to go. There we go. Leclerc overtakes Vettel in the McLaren. His old teammate. Going high engine mode. Ricardo's got to go neutral, and hopefully we can get down Alonso. Those mediums are dead. Come on, man. Get onto the super softs. Don't no-stop it. Don't be a chicken. And the Renault is down the road here, and we could... Albon's improved. Albon's must have passed someone. Yeah, Alonso. So, come on, boys. Where's Alonso? Oh, that was a blue flag. They get too excited. It's fun, but conserve, medium. 13 seconds to Bottas, that's fine. Leclerc's pushing, 4 laps to go, but he's 3 seconds behind Alonso. I don't think it's going to happen for us today. Disappointing, but we make some good ground on Red Bull, but Mercedes, I'm praying, have done something illegal here, but you know what, we won't count on it. The championship is looking kind of glim, if I have to be honest, but I don't like being honest. Last lap, we'll just sort of come through, on board with Leclerc. I don't think he'll get, he won't get, oh, Albon. Alonso's overtaken Albon, which is good for us, because that means that the Red Bull get less points, but 2nd and 7th, not terrible. pretty much where we qualified minus Max Verstappen. So yeah, to be expected. Pretty good that Max crashed out. We're going to be... Everyone cross your fingers for scrutineering. Everyone cross your fingers. This is it. Mercedes cheat. They do. They have to. Come on. FIA. No, they didn't. Oh, well, they didn't get caught. Bloody hell. Alright, second place. Championship is looking... Nah, it's 15 points. That's easy. That's easy. Still alive. 4 races to go. Suzuka second and seventh. Not terrible. We got a bit of improvement to make on the car before the next race, which is... What's the next race after Japan? United States, and then Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. So yeah, literally 4 races. United States is that track that we were good at last season, but this season, not quite been there. But hopefully we can turn it on. Look at that, 3 million it's gone up to because Mick Schumacher's joined the team. We're paying him like 7 million a year, which is ridiculous, but it's fine. No, we don't want Carlos Sainz. Sorry, it won't repeat itself like it did in real life. Sorry, mate. But yeah, look, that's the picture. The Drivers' Championship's been opened right back up, but Hamilton winning that race. 7 wins. He's actually won more races than Max now, but yeah, let's have a look in Formula 2. Is Mick still leading? He could win, being our reserve driver. I know they haven't raced. Oh yeah, they did. They did race. So there's 2 races to go, and he's still got a 10-point lead over Russell. Who knows? He could win it. He could win it. But anyway, working on the engine, obviously. 10 days for the Circuit of Americas. We got some car improvement to do. I'll see you for the next time for the American Grand Prix. Hopefully we can have a better result. Oops, zoomed in a little bit there. Leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already. I'm sure you already are. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.